on this nigga right here. That nigga tapped in and we all tapped in. If you ain't on red, nigga, you sucking mad. You niggas is not.
Baby, if you love me, yeah, please don't waste my time. Please just be mine, baby. Please don't leave my life.
So what we left off at was basically like how other cultures is not saying necessarily Biden, but it's influenced by like the black culture.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? So I do feel as like too like the black culture is a main influence because a lot of people don't have swag like us or like talk like us and shit like that. So
like, just hearing like just seeing it on the media and just meeting people in person, like hearing them talk, you just like I know you don't talk like that on the regular.
Yeah.
Like, that is not your normal lingo, like. But people like to do what's popular. Like I mean, sometimes like the culture shit sweeps. Like when Gunna dropped his album, he was pushing the whole P shit, the P agenda. Like everybody on the planet was saying P. Do I say it now? No, but at that time it was just like so little shit like that is I think it's more acceptable when like niggas switch up the whole like like oh my mama nigga like man niggas ain't no shit man.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
If I start talking like that, niggas be like,
what's up?
What the fuck is you on? Like, you ain't talking on the regular.
You know somebody I think who's had the biggest influence on our generation, just from like, being inside it, I say it's Young Boy. He has one of like the biggest influence.
The nigga has a cult following, bro.
Yeah, that's what like it's like him. Nigga.
A couple artists like that too, like
who else you think?
Definitely like I hate to bring him up again, but Uzi, bro, like he paved the way for like that for niggas to be a little more feminine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas both, and not on some like, because there are just naturally feminine like niggas, like, which is okay, like nothing against that. But I think he became more socially acceptable, and people are like, oh, that's who he is, that's who that person is. Like,
so hold on, who came out first, Thug or Uzi? Was it Uzi?
I mean, not Uzi. I'm sorry, Thug been out.
So would you say Thug kind of put Uzi on in a way because Thug really started like a lot of that Rockstar, or was it Uzi?
So Thug put Uzi on the song, no, I'm not Jordan, but I am the GOAT. Long as they look like a boat, so that's how Uzi blew up. But like when niggas be like, oh, who you influenced by? It's kind of hard to say because like everyone's influenced by everybody. So like saying I'm influenced by Uzi, by nature I'm influenced by Thug.
Gotcha.
With that, by nature I'm influenced by Wayne, and so on and so forth.
And and something too I want to say, Wayne, once he switched his whole style to like that skater boy shit, bro, how you feel about that? Because that was just out of the norm.
I mean, bro was doing him. Like he wanted to try something different. Like sometimes the different shit, like people do it like for the pub or publicity. But like he did it. He stuck with it. That's like his lanes changed, and people who really walked with him, they stayed with him. People who didn't, like, left. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to like rebrand yourself. Just like stay who you are. Like I've never met him obviously, but I firmly believe he's still like a solid nigga to like from like outside looking in. He's still who he is. He just switched up his lane.
And I feel like that's a better way to sell yourself in a way, because you got to learn how to change with the times, and if you don't change, you get left behind.
Yeah, versatility is super important.
Hell yeah.
Especially in today's age where everyone, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you straight.
Where everyone, like, people's attention spans are shorter. Like, if you even look on TikTok, like, how to, like, get your viral TikTok, the average, if it's not interesting within, like, the first 5 seconds, niggas probably ain't gonna watch your shit. And that's why that's why Vine was so big, because, like, 6 seconds, niggas don't even gotta focus that long. Niggas like, okay, oh, this shit funny as fuck, or this shit hard. Like, share, repost, whatever. Keep it pushing.
So who do you think is better, Vaughn or Dirk?
Just because I'm a Dirk fan, like,
you could say Dirk.
Hell, I like I like Young Boy's music, but I'm not a fan. I am a fan of Dirk, and I didn't really listen to Vaughn too much, but also Dirk is more versatile. I mean, we can't say that Vaughn was gonna expand his genre because he passed away.
Yeah, and plus he was trying to get that sound. Well, he already had a sound, but
yeah, I mean, yeah, not for sure. But I'd definitely say Dirk just because like Dirk can go from like the grunge shit like to the. I didn't really listen to old Dirk, but like when he started doing the melodic shit, he changed his preset and shit like that, or his vocals. I started fucking with him.
See,
Denied in UK, Past the Water, and then he dropped what's that? I think it's called Grandson or some shit. I can't remember. No, that's just on the title. But he has like Coming Clean on there.
Oh
Red
my
Man.
god.
Red Man. Coming Clean is my favorite song on the album. Like
Red Man.
Dirk, you did your shit with that one for sure. Like I'm just coming clean. That's repeat, bro. For Yeah, boy. Hey, that nigga, drug sex, rich sex, tech. That nigga, nah, I'm from the start when this is over.
Hey, bro, I forgot who played it for me one time in the whip. I was just like, damn. I started thinking about some old joints. I'm like, damn, I miss you, baby. Think about some old exes on this mom.
Sick, bro. We're not doubling back on no old vibes. Maybe a few, but mostly not none.
I just said one.
It's like one or two. I double back.
One. I say I'll go back.
I ain't gonna say their names, but you know they know who they are. I'm also trying to get one of my shorties back, bro. But bro, so we was fucking with each other, bro, like a year or so ago. And before I even thought about making music. This was when I was strictly like painting. I made like a joke about making music, and she was like, "Yeah, if you start making music, I'm not gonna fuck with you." And then fast forward, I mentioned it again. She was like, "I'm just not doing it." And then like I was freestyling one day, and I stopped and was like, "Oh fuck." She meant that shit, bro. We still follow each other on media and shit. We watch each other shit, but like
I guess because she a way of looking at it, she probably, oh, this nigga just want to do what everybody want to do. I don't know.
I can see that.
But still, it's like
you
if
should
this,
fuck with me, you should fuck with me.
yeah, exactly.
You should support your partner's dreams.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna say it like this: the day you blew up, I just shit on her. I'm like, fuck it. You ain't want me now, man? No, let me stop.
She's not hearted for sure. Like I ain't gonna like. No, that's not. At least her specifically. I ain't gonna do that. Like I still got. I wouldn't say I got love for her because we never got to that level. But like, if she come back around, I'm definitely gonna fold. I'm gonna fold for sure.
Shit.
Losing the battle.
I don't know if I'm a fold, but I think I'll fold too.
But like, I really like got mad feelings for sure. Not like lingering where it stops me from fucking anybody else or like.
Got soul ties?
No, I would say not that level, but just like the vibes was just like.
It was right there.
Yeah.
Ah.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
What you say?
Per vibe.
Yeah, for sure. He a sucker too though. You gotta be careful for him. But ain't nothing wrong with that. So
you gotta go get your rest, baby.
So now I wanna touch back on more about like your past in a way, because I know you said too like you been through some type of like depression and stuff like that. What would you say really like kind of started it off?
So disclaimer, this shit is kind of fucked up. So from 5th grade or from kindergarten to 4th grade, so about 5 to 4 years, I was sexually assaulted basically like consistently. So that shit obviously like fucked up my mental. But as a kid, you don't know, like, as a kid you don't understand, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of fall into that loop. And then just like, as I progressed in my life, like shit happened that like, there wasn't necessarily like sexual shit, but shit happens that kind of like can relate to that shit under that same realm of that umbrella. So like that shit definitely fucked me up. So like I have anxiety, severe depression, and PTSD. So like that shit just kind of like, I mean, I can talk about it now, and it's just kind of who I am. So I'm not really tripping, but it's just like, I don't want to say it's just life because it shouldn't have happened. But it's just like,
and would you say like you put that pain into your music in a way to where it's like, so people could feel where you coming from?
Oh, for sure. Like I have some shit like I haven't really released it, but like even Glass Girl, like that song is basically about you want to pause it and close the window?
Yeah.
Me to the sky, smile of my drugs, baby. I live on cloud 9. Pop a Lexi pill, baby. Hoping I don't die. I can't.